Many people have spoken about them that we need to look at. There's one body that appeared before us and has appeared before us called the PPRA, Public Procurement Regulatory Authority. In every report that has been laid on the floor of this House, Honorable Speaker, you will never miss a county that has an irregular procurement process, Honorable Speaker. But we have never had, not even one report from the PPRA. In fact, it has to call for the initiation of either the members of the Senate or the members of the public to write to PPRA to tell them that there is something that we are seeing in a certain public entity, Honorable Speaker. These are the bodies that I am calling vestigial. They are not useful. In fact, their usefulness and their utility approaches zero power infinity. We must either do away with them or they must be very, very, very deliberate. Honorable Speaker, our young people have spoken about excesses. And I would dare say, and I'm very sorry to my colleagues who are in this House, Honorable Speaker, when we speak about excesses, we start with ourselves, as members of this committee, as members of Parliament, as members of this Senate, before we even go out. We shall believe that this conversation has sunk in the minds of the people in this House. If you are very honest, the day a clerk of your committee will call, you call a clerk of your committee because you are traveling to Mombasa, and the clerk of your committee will tell you that the only available flight is on economy, and you agree to fly on economy. You not say that you want to fly on the next available business trip, Honorable Speaker, because I don't know about the others, but I will speak for myself. Before I became a member of this House, I want to be very honest to you, Honorable Speaker, I was flying on economy. Why am I very, very special now that I have to travel on business? If there is no business, I cannot travel. To Mombasa here, just a distance of 45 minutes, Honorable Speaker. So it has to start with us, Honorable Speaker. It also amazes me. A governor who was traveling and using one vehicle now has to attend to a funeral using a convoy of 5 vehicles. The lead car has communication officers. The second car has your media. The third car is your lead car, then your car with a flag, then a chase car, then another car with 7. Honorable Speaker, in a rural county like Nyandarua, or a rural county like Homa Bay, or any other county that you are speaking about, you are seeing a governor attending a funeral in a convoy that has sirens. In a county that has never, Honorable Speaker, seen a traffic jam, because I imagine that sirens are either for traffic jam or for ambulances, so that they can. It is this kind of vomiting on the people of Kenya that we are speaking about, and that is what the Gen Zs are saying. If we cannot stop these kind of excesses, Honorable Speaker, then we shall have failed the people of Kenya, Honorable Speaker. I would dare ask, why is it that when we are elected, we are very close to our people, and you are a governor or a senator of a rural county, like the county that I come from, and you actually think that you now require 8 bodyguards? Why do you require 8 bodyguards? What have you done to your people that you require to be protected with guns? When you are campaigning by yourself. When you have been elected, you require 8 bodyguards to protect you. What are they protecting? What is this thing that you have taken to your people that you don't want your people to access you? That you have to walk into a funeral. You know me, I see people walk into a funeral. A whole tent is now occupied by yourself, your bodyguards, your aides, your communication officer, your advisor. And on this issue of advisors, because I'm very happy that the president has said that they want to cut down on the cost on advisors. You know, advice, in my opinion, should look like a pregnancy. You cannot be losing cases like we have seen in the county government of Meru, and you have a legal advisor. Why do you need him? You have no tangible economic policies that we can see. Why do you require an economic advisor, Honorable Speaker? We have been saying with the matter just this afternoon that the county government of Meru will have to pay 600 million in terms of penalties and what has been awarded by court because they chased an investor from a hotel that is worth 150 million. What are we doing to our people? What are we doing to our people, Honorable Speaker? Why do we need to push this kind of money to the counties, Honorable Speaker? And this money is being spent and being used just like that. Honorable Speaker, in the quest of occupying, if you really want us, the young people, if you want us to fight the corruption, the next place that you must occupy must be the county governments. The next place that we must occupy must be the county government, Honorable Speaker. The next people that we must visit must be the governors, Honorable Speaker. Finally, because I know my time is running out, there's something that has been mentioned on education, and I want to canvass my thoughts on education, Honorable Speaker. The only thing that, in my opinion, I feel equalizes us in terms of opportunities, Honorable Speaker, would be on education. I would just, and with tremendous respect to the Senator for Siaya, I would just want to use this example, that in 1964, the Vice President of this Republic was Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. In 1964, my own mother, the late Jane Jerry, was born then. In September 2022, the son of the Vice President and the son of the peasant woman that was born in 1964 was sworn in this house as senators, both of them. Why? Because the only thing that has equalized us now is education. It is for this reason that we must try and make education as cheap as it can be, Honorable Speaker. I am very persuaded that we must do away with bursaries, Honorable Speaker. Why? Because not everybody is able to access bursaries. You know it, Honorable Speaker. When you allow politicians to be dishing out bursaries, the people that get this money are the same people. Because you campaign for your MCA, you get bursaries. You campaign for your member of parliament, you get bursaries. You campaign for your governor, you get bursaries. Honorable Speaker, at the end of it, when it is the end of the year, one kid is at home because they cannot pay school fees. Another kid is leaving school with an excess because their parents can be able to access bursaries, Honorable Speaker. Bursaries have been made a reserve of the families of politicians, girlfriends of politicians, bimbos that just walk around the politicians, Honorable Speaker. It is, this thing must come to an end, Honorable Speaker. If this money is there, the Senator for Kiambu was able to elucidate here, Honorable Speaker, that we have money in CDF, we have money in county government, we have the governor's kitty, we have money from the ministry. Why don't we amalgamate this money so that the people of Kenya can have access to free education, Honorable Speaker? When the idea of bursaries was born, Honorable Speaker, when the first cohort went out, the one that had Tom Mboya, bursaries were not meant for the brilliant. Bursaries were not meant for anybody else. It was meant for the needy. You do not have necessarily to be brilliant to be needy. You only need to be needy for you to access education. And the only way to access, I feel very good, Honorable Speaker. I dare say in this house, one of the closest in terms of age to the Gen Zs is myself, because I'm young, Honorable Speaker. I feel very proud that Kibaki gave me free education from class 1 to class 8. Many people did not enjoy that privilege, Honorable Speaker. If we were to say that we have listened to the Gen Zs, Honorable Speaker, we must ensure that we make education free. Just when I'm just about to end, Honorable Speaker, the second last thing that I want to say is on opportunities for employment. How do you think young people are feeling when they see a member of parliament, when they see a cabinet secretary dishing out letters to people on opportunities for employment? Is that level playing ground, Honorable Speaker? Why wouldn't our young people feel sad? Why wouldn't they get mad? Why wouldn't they get angry if they are learned? And because so-and-so is a friend to so-and-so, they're employed, and I will stay for 5 years without having gotten employed, Honorable Speaker. If we want our young people to accept that we are doing anything on employment, we must make this space of employment level playing ground, Honorable Speaker. We say that we have created that percent for our young people. What is happening, Honorable Speaker? Old people are walking around with agopos that they have registered with the names of young people. So our young people cannot access, because when you want a contract in the county government, first of all, they ask for 10%. You don't have it. Once you get the 10%, when they are paying you, they ask for another 10%. You don't get paid, your money gets to pending bill, and the money that you are depending on is borrowed money, Honorable Speaker. So it then puts you in a very difficult situation. Finally, Honorable Speaker, and I know it may not be very popular at this time to say, Honorable Speaker, what the people of Kenya are asking, the Agriculture Committee of this House, led by Senator James Murango.
2 minutes to wind up your thoughts.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. They went around this country, Honorable Speaker,